view of the recent aged care reforms that have been released to the public. Why is it that people like my husband and I, who will be self-funded retirees, but only just, we will have to pay so much extra than people who are on the pension? We're going to miss out on the pension. We've paid taxes all our lives and we don't have huge incomes, but we have saved hard so that we are on our super pensions, and that will be it.
We do need to put more money into aged care and pay more in aged care. We have an ageing population. The number of people aged 85 or older is going to triple. We've got all these baby boomers like me coming through, getting older. It's a real problem. So it was great to see both sides of politics come together and come up with a bill that is supported by both sides. Needs to happen. That said, Heather's problem is very real. Everyone will pay more. I think pensioners will, 3 out of 10 will pay some more, 7 out of 10 for part pensioners. But the people who will do really badly are self-funded retirees that are right on the edge. You really need to look at the transition, because not everybody who's a self-funded retiree is rich. In fact, lots aren't.
But it's interesting with superannuation. I think people have got in the habit of thinking of superannuation as something that's to be left to their children, and the whole point of superannuation was that it is to pay for your retirement, if you like. And we do need to get better at drawing down on it, because we are an ageing population and it's going to sort of destroy us economically unless we start to rethink about how we...
It's absolutely true, but think about from Heather's perspective, she's just looking at retirement. They're right on the edge. They've potentially got 20 years, 25 years potentially. So if aged care ends up costing significantly more for her, we've got to be focused on what that means. We want Heather and her partner to stay at home. Absolutely. If they want to age at home, if they want to die at home, then we've got to have a system that works.
I know full well that a lot of people are bitterly upset that they have to pay more, and accept that. I don't agree with the idea that if you save, you shouldn't be able to hand that over to your children. I think if you save, that's a sacrifice you made that you should, if you can. But in regional areas, we've got a lot of community-based aged care. These are not not-for-profits. They're run by the local people in the community. And they just said to us, well, if we don't get the uplift factor, if we don't get more money, we're just shutting down.
Absolutely.
And where are your people going to go then? They can't fit into palliative care at Tamworth Base Hospital. It's not possible for them to go back to home. We're on the absolute horns of a dilemma. We have to find a solution, and we have to suck up the political blowback that's going to come our way because of it, because that's ultimately...
Do you expect there to be political...
Yeah, of course.
What's going to happen? What do you expect?
Well, people are going to... No one's going to say that if they're having to pay more than they otherwise would, that they're not unhappy about that. And I understand that completely, and we've got to accept that. We've got to accept that. But we've got to be responsible as possible parties that actually do have to run Australia, rather than just commenting on about running Australia.
And right at the
you
moment,
actually have to make hard decisions.